Except we don't live in a country where the rule of law exists. If we live, people have been referring to the president as an emperor, a title he's been struggling to say that, no, I'm a Democrat. And so the critical foundation of this country is on the rule of law. And the rule of law means that powers are limited. There's nothing in the entire laws that establish the FCT that gives the minister. That even gives the president unfettered powers to deal with fundamental rights to own property, right to freedom of assembly, which is there. So, meaning, assuming they're not considering that we weren't even PDP, that 60 people of different parties, or even of the PDP, said we wanted to meet, they have a right to meet. Even political associations that are not registered have a right to meet. And so, you see, it is hypocrisy in its purest form, in its undiluted form, and it is Wike is suffering from paranoia. He's paranoid, I must say, because
in what way?
Clearly, he's afraid of his shadows. He's afraid of an opposition that will, because he clearly knows where Nigerians stand on this. So, and I think that the real PDP, the name Jonathan, the fact that you have people who are ready to send the APC government, which he's serving home, actually gives him a lot of sleepless nights. So let me ask a simple question. Remember that Dumebi Kachuku. So let's look at the scenarios completely and see whether what he's saying is generic or is specific. So you remember that Dumebi Kachuku used the same place. The name of his people were not on INEC platform, and he said nothing about it, maybe because that may suit his purpose. Also remember that the SDP convention that held not the people who held that convention, their names were not on the portal, but they held the convention, and he had no qualms about it. But he has qualms about people, real people who are the real PDP. So assuming they're not considering, if you have everything, you have the president backing you, you have institutions of state backing, why are you afraid? The same person who said, PDP does not have the capacity to present the candidate, eventually now resurrected and present. See, this is the distinction between contenders and pretenders. Pretenders would evaporate when contenders show up. And so clearly they know that they're a band of pretenders. And tomorrow we will hold the event there. The FCT minister has no powers to disperse any lawful event where the PDP is a registered party and the people who are meeting their PDP members. Assuming they're not considering that they were not even leadership issues, we still have the capacity, as members of PDP to say, we want to meet, we want to discuss, we want to do this. And that is within our rights. And when you go back, so going back to the issues of faction, when you go back to the Supreme Court judgment and you go back to the fact that NEC actually now met and NEC now appointed an interim national working committee. So you're going to know who is standing on truth. And this matters. Let me tell you, they have petitioned to the Inspector General of Police, they petitioned to the DSS, they petitioned to the Commissioner of Police, Abuja, that people were impersonating. So why not wait for it? There are matters in courts on these issues. So why do you want to take laws into your hands?